Hello everyone, welcome back to Embers and Ash. My name's Ashley, if you didn't know. I got full Christmas vibes going on right now. Both the boys are sleeping. I have a fire roaring, or at least Brooke is trying to fall asleep. I made myself a little chai latte, and I'm sitting down to talk to you guys about all the gifts that I got my family for Christmas. So specifically, I'm talking about just immediate family, Rook, Josh, and Finn. I want to share this in case you're still needing any last minute presents for your family. Some of these might not come in time, but some of them definitely will. And I feel like I really knocked some of these gifts out of the park. So that's why I want to share them. But before I get into those gifts, I want to thank today's sponsor, who is Cozy Earth. Cozy Earth is a personal luxury brand that makes high quality and ethically made products, including bedding, which is what I'm going to be talking to you guys about today. They pride themselves on the quality of their bamboo material, being temperature regulating, moisture wicking, 10 times softer than cotton, and free from harmful chemicals. They sent me over a full bedspread, including a bamboo sheet set, linen duvet cover, a bamboo comforter, and linen shams. I got this sheet set in oat, and the duvet and shams are in olive. I really wanted to do a mixture of their bamboo and their linen just to get a feel of both of those products, and holy, do they knock it out of the park. I've always cheaped out on bedding. I don't know why, but I never really prioritized it, and it really shows. Like, we were sleeping on essentially cardboard. Ever since switching to Cozy Earth, the quality of my sleep has gotten so much better. It's funny too, like I'm always prioritizing the kids' bedding, the kids' mattresses, etc., and never my own, whereas I should be prioritizing these products for my own bed so that I'm getting the best sleep that I can, so I can be the best mom I can be. I always am talking about how you should prioritize your own health for the better of your children. So the sheet set, it, like I said, is made of bamboo. It is 100% bamboo. The comforter is also 100% bamboo. That's the outer lining and the inside. And the duvet set is linen, but it's a mixture of 70% bamboo and 30% linen, which I really like because I do get worried with linen that it's going to be too scratchy, but this is just equally as soft. And when I tell you that this is the softest thing I've ever laid in, it's not an exaggeration. The other night, Finn was up 5 times. He's going through a regression. And each time I woke up, I didn't mind as much as I normally do, because every time I woke up, I got to experience the sheets again. And I am not joking, like I legitimately am having a great time. The other thing that was key for me is that they have a 10-year guarantee of no pilling. I have definitely had my fair share of bedding that has pilled, and it really ruins your quality of sleep having like scratchy pills on your body all night. So if you guys want to check them out, definitely use the link in my description, and I have a discount code EMBERSASH30 for 30% off your purchase. That is significant. I'm very grateful that I can share that with you guys. Thank you again so much to Cozy Earth for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get into the gifts. I have everything wrapped already as we're getting really close to Christmas, so I'm just gonna put pictures up of all the things that I talk about. But yeah, okay, so I didn't put a lot of planning into Rook's presents, which I really should have, because I don't want to get him a million things, but I also do, you know? Like, the part of me that just wants to give Rook the world, literally, I want to give him the world, but then the other part of me is like, no, that's not good for him and for our finances, so let's like reel it back. So because I didn't plan ahead, I got Rook more presents than I probably should have, but next year I'm gonna be better. I also was talking to my mom about this, and she said to be cautious because your kids will remember how many gifts they get, not how much each gift costs. And so if you get them like 10 presents now when they're little, and those presents cost like $10 each, it's not that big of a deal. But when they're teenagers, they're still going to be expecting 10 gifts, and they want more expensive things generally. So that's why I'm trying to keep myself in check. I also grew up only getting one present and one shared present with my siblings. And so I want to keep with that. I want to do that for my kids too. But how am I supposed to pick one thing to give Rook? Anyways, so that's the backstory. Wow, so much prefacing. Let's get into the first item, which is a train set. This was the first item that I actually planned. I was like, this is what Rook is getting for Christmas. I just got the IKEA one. I didn't get a lot of pieces, but you know, I can add to it over time. And I really just wanted to be intentional about giving gifts that will grow with him and last him till he's like 5, 6, 7, I don't know really, but I didn't want gifts that were only good for a 2-year-old, you know? So got the train set. I've now decided that's gonna be a shared gift between Finn and Rook, which Finn isn't gonna use it now, but he will eventually, you know, so that's the plan. The next gift I got was a tool set for Rook. This one wasn't planned. I was at HomeSense in I think October and saw it, and you know, it's cheaper than getting it elsewhere, so I picked it up. He's always seeing Josh work on the house, thought it would be fun for him to have his own tools, so got him that. I also grabbed him a Kinetic Sand kit thing. So we have Kinetic Sand, but we only have one of the little tubs, and I wanted to give him more and also other like accessories so he can do more things with it, I guess. And then the last big gift I got him was a little backpack. I don't know why this crossed my mind, but I figured it would be so cute for him to like pack his own bag whenever we're going somewhere, depending on the place, right? Like if he's going to his grandparents' house, he can like pack a couple toys or bring his water or whatever. And I found this one from North Face that's so freaking cute. It's perfectly sized too. Like it's like the exact size of his back. Like it's not too big is what I'm getting at. So I'm so excited for him to have that, and also it's good for his independence, I figure, as well. Lastly, I tried to figure out stockings. I thought I don't have to go all out on them this year because he doesn't really know what's going on. So I got him one of those water book things where you add water and the picture appears. You'll see it here. We have one, he loves it, got him another one. And then lastly, I just got him some glow sticks. Saw it in a checkout line, thought it would make a good stocking present. I feel like it's a real skill to be good at stockings. I also wanted to add on a couple things I asked for him from other people. Again, really focusing on open-ended play. He's really into pretend play right now too, so that was a big theme. So we asked for the Melissa and Doug barn that comes with animals, because he has some animals and we'll play with them, but we don't have like a setting. Like he needs a barn, you know? Along with that, I also asked for this little family set. They're like dolls, I guess, little dolls. So again, you can make a little story with them. And I also asked for a register for his kitchen because he has kind of all the kitchen stuff that I would want him to have right now. He has a lot of options. We switched them out, but a register would be really good to learn and eventually good for their math skills, I figure too. I don't know. I don't really know how kids grow into toys, but that's what I'm assuming. Yeah, so that's Rook. Now let's talk about Finn. So back to Rook. Rook's first Christmas, we didn't get him any gifts because he was 4 or 5 months old. And I would do the same for Finn, except now we have Rook around and I don't want Rook to think Christmas is just about him. So I got Finn a present so that Rook can see Finn getting a present, you know? But I didn't go crazy by any means. I got him a water bottle, something that he would eventually need anyways. Rook has a Yeti bottle, which I know they're a bit more expensive, but like they're very durable, and I don't know, I don't have a great excuse for it, but I want the boys to have matching ones. So Rook has a blue one, I got Finn a yellow one. He'll use it when he's 1, so it'll just sit around for a while. And then I also put on Finn's Christmas list a Gathre Mat for like a splash pad for underneath his high chair, because those early days of baby-led weaning are very messy. And we do have a jute rug under the table, which I've sacrificed to, you know, it's gonna get messy. But when I did that, Rook was 1, and so he wasn't as messy as an eater as a 6-month-old is. So anyways, asking for a Gathre Mat for underneath the high chair. I got a crying boy. Also, someone else asked me what Finn wants, and I just suggested a Jellycat stuffy. Like, Finn really doesn't need anything, or he doesn't need much at all because everything's passed down from Rook. But it is good if Finn has his own toys when he gets a little bit older, so he's gonna have a stuffy that's his own. Now on to Josh. I'm a pretty good gift giver for Josh because he never buys himself anything, and I keep notes on my phone of things that he says he needs. So I feel like I did a good job this year. but we also try to not go too over the top. So the first thing I got Josh is a container of mud water. I have gotten so many ads on Instagram for this, and when I saw it, I immediately thought this would make a great gift for Josh because he's off caffeine, he's off coffee specifically. He is a big tea drinker now. He's all about like health things, like he's big into mushrooms, their medicinal effects, and mud water is a mixture of like tea and mushrooms and I don't know, all these things that he likes. I got him the nighttime one because the daytime one does contain black tea, and I think he still is trying to like completely cut out caffeine, but maybe if he's really into it, we'll try out the daytime one as well. Yeah, so I know he's gonna love that. I also got him a lamb's wool sweater. It's from Frank and Oak. They had a big sale going on, like 40% off or something, and he's been talking about wanting more like high quality clothing, especially like when it's cold out. It's nice to wear less layers but higher quality layers that actually work. So this sweater is, I think it's like 80% lamb's wool, which, you know, I guess ideally it would be 100%, but I got it for such a good deal. I think he'll be happy with it. I also got him some Saks underwear. I get him these every year. It's the only time he gets new underwear. So Josh has a really hard time with sleep. He has always kind of been a bad sleeper, and then adding a baby into the mix, it's more complicated. The new bed sheets have definitely helped him because he's like sensitive to textures and such. But I got him I think it's called a night hood. I can't remember. I'll put it up. It's like a hat that like Scrooge would wear, but you pull it up over your eyes to kind of, it's an eye mask basically, but in hat form. My friend has it, raves about it, how it's helped him with sleep. You know, it blocks out the light. So I got him one of those and I think he'll like it. Hopefully, I don't know, he's so sensitive with sleep. I don't know what is gonna work. And then lastly, a less exciting gift is I got him a salt and pepper grinder set, one of the electric ones. We have a set, but one of them broke, so obviously we needed replacements. Way nicer than like grinding your own pepper, and it is nice to have it freshly ground sometimes as opposed to buying it fully ground. There you go, that's the last gift. So yeah, those are all the things that I got my family for Christmas. Like I said, went a little bit over the top, but next year I'm really gonna reel it in and get the boys one gift each and one shared gift. Hold me accountable, please. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great holiday season and that it's not too stressful. And hopefully, if you're looking for one more gift, maybe I helped you out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.